All right, Matrixx and Rhodes Show supporters. Well, we're going to talk about the idea that Donald J. Trump is going to go around and he's going to start rounding up lefties and throwing them in jail. Now, the fact is, Democrats love to allude to his banter involving Hillary Clinton and the lock her up and all of that. And as we know, the Democrats have actually literally indicted Trump, found him guilty, and they're trying to lock him up right now. Why? For political purposes, so he can't run for the election. It's wild. They love to bring that up, but the fact is Trump never actually did any of this. He never followed through with any of this. It was part of his political banter, but he understood it was bad precedent to go around and start rounding up progressives and lefties and radicals and just throwing them in jail because you disagree with their politics. That would be called Banana Republic. Well, AOC, who seems to think she's more important than she is, AOC, maybe you should realize that you are losing a great number of your own constituents in your own region. Just saying. She believes she's this all-powerful entity, and because of that, Trump wants to lock her up. Really? He's going to round up his political enemies, and she's going to jail. AOC. Like, it's amazing to me. I just don't think that President Trump is sitting around going, you know who I need to lock up? Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. I mean, because she influences so many people. Nah, I just don't think that's going to happen. I truly don't. But nonetheless, the lunatic has come out and made these comments, and they're scared. They believe they're going to get locked up. Maybe you should lock these jokers up. Fight a little fire with fire. Yeah, it's crazy. Seriously. Far-left Representative Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez has claimed that Donald Trump is preparing to round up his political enemies if he wins election in November. I mean, honestly, how many people care if he was to lock you up? Seriously. The level of importance this woman believes she has, I believe she has lost all political fire. We have seen so many videos of, in her own area, of her getting destroyed at her own rallies, in which a lot of cases nobody's showing up to. Remember, she said nobody was going to show up to Trump's rally in the Bronx? That was her people. 30,000 people later. Shut up, AOC. The Congresswoman made the remarks during an appearance on journalist Kara Swisher's podcast named On with Kara Swisher. Quote, I mean, it sounds nuts. You're right, it does. Yeah, I mean, it sounds nuts, but I wouldn't be surprised if the guy threw me in jail. He's out of his mind. Pot, kettle, black lady? He's out of his mind. I mean, he did this whole first campaign around lock her up. This is his motto. He didn't do it, though. He actually didn't do it. Yeah, crazy. Ocasio-Cortez added that Trump would, quote, round up his political enemies once in office and that she was strongly supporting Joe Biden's re-election campaign. Oh, so now all of a sudden you're supporting Joe Biden. Interesting. I thought he wasn't radical enough for you. I thought the squad was out on Beijing Biden. I take him at his word when he says he's going to round up people. I take him at his word when he threatens journalists. I take him at his word. I feel like what we saw in his first presidency was an amuse-bouche to what his intentions are. He learned from his mistakes of appointing professionals, and he will not make that mistake again. Wow. She is a clown. Trump does absolutely have a chance to win. That is why I have thrown my support behind Biden early, and I support it vociferously. It is unequivocal that if Donald Trump wins, we are looking at a potential dissolution of the democracy of the United States of America. And the question about what would happen to me or the Democratic Party is a joke compared to the question of what is going to happen to this country. You mean he's going to course correct it back to the actual ideals of America? God forbid. I mean, seriously, you lunatic. The New York Congresswoman is far from the only elected Democrat warning that Trump will lock them up on his return to the White House, while others have speculated that he is planning to assassinate people. You can't be serious. You really can't be serious. Back in April, California Representative Adam Schiff, worthless as tits on a boar hog, said he was taking the prospect, quote, seriously that Trump would send him to prison and making preparations for a potential prosecution. We're taking this seriously because we have to, Schiff said at the time. Well, I mean, if you turn out to be a crook, you should have the book thrown at you. When we've seen this movie before and how perilous it is to ignore what someone is saying when they say they want to be a dictator. Oh, God, are we still banging that drum from that one little soundbite? Unbelievable. These people are absolutely batshit crazy. I find it hilarious that on the list of political D-bags out there that Trump's got to be so concerned about, that AOC believes she's important enough for him to even... she's not even on his radar. I truly believe she has lost all power if she ever even had any. It's crazy. She's not influencing those people in the Bronx anymore. What is she now? Go back to bartending at this point. I hope you're a better bartender than you are a congresswoman. Yeah, that's crazy. The left has been on this nonstop tirade of he's going to lock us up. And remember what he said about Hillary. Yeah, but the point is he didn't actually do it. The Democrats are literally trying to lock up their political opposition. Venezuela, anybody? It's a third world nation. Unbelievable. Totally unbelievable. Tell me what you think. Do you believe that Trump is concerned with the horse face known as AOC? Economy, inflation, border crisis. China. How many different things can we talk about that Trump's going to be concerned with over AOC? Sorry, lady, you're just not that important. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.